Yeah, when I came to see you, I had been experiencing symptoms for a handful of weeks. It got to the point where I could not lift my leg up. I was getting muscle cramps everywhere. None of it made sense. I did not know what was happening. My coach wondered if I had Parkinson's. We considered some pretty serious options because we had no idea what was happening in my body. So when I came to see you, I was afraid I was done being an athlete. I was not getting better. I hurt everywhere. It made no sense to me. And I thought this could be the end of being an athlete for me. And yeah, that was hard. Being competitive, being an athlete is a big part of my identity and a big part of my pleasure. So I stood what felt like on the edge of the cliff, not sure which way my body was going to go. When I first came in, I remember describing to you what I was feeling in my body, what I couldn't do, how I couldn't move, where it hurt, and you doing a series of tests, none of which made sense to me. And then I remember the moment that you looked at me and you said, "You should have heard a pop." I said, "I did hear a pop." You said, "All right, I know what this is. You're going to be fine." That was an incredibly powerful moment. You took this mess that was happening in my body and figured it out and offered hope. And it's not come back. I had no recurring issue with my back despite the demands I put on it. I've been to physical therapy and I've been to chiropractors and a lot of different professionals getting help. Yeah, you've offered an explanation of pain and nerves that I had never heard before. And then when the therapy was so effective, I became a believer and it's made sense to me and I've continued to see you. I have been in some real, what I would call aggressive therapies, where they're digging in my muscles and pulling my body around. Tears in my eyes. It was difficult, painful, and I would say to somebody coming into you, his work is going to be subtle. For those of us that have been in active release techniques or cupping, or it's real obvious what they're doing. It might not be at all helpful, but it's obvious that they're working on us. I think that's the piece that they would have to understand and trust, that you work very differently with the nerves in the body than most people.